I wonder how long I waited. My voice reached my ear when I was zoned out. Yo, the fortune-telling store's closing for the day already? Okazaki-kun. Who else would I be? But you said you would head home first. That's what I thought at first, but then I thought maybe we should go home together after all. Then, could it be that you've been waiting here this whole time? Yeah, something like that. Why, you should have. If you had told me, I would have come right out. I'd feel bad for bothering you. It'd be kind of awkward to leave the classroom and go back. You shouldn't have. Rather than telling Fortune going home with you is more important. Not expecting Fujibayashi to say that, my eyes widened. Probably said it impulsively. Fujibayashi's eyes widened and covered her mouth as if she surprised herself. What I said just now was, well, thanks. No, I really think that. Her face red pointed downward, she said softly. Soon after, the two of us walk out of the school next to each other. I don't want to break her heart. Does she actually dude? If she likes us, and we break up, not only will we be gone, but her sister will be, sort of, depending. I wonder. Oh shit! I'm sorry. I keep hitting it. I wonder how others view us. I keep hitting the mic, or just like the table that the mic is attached to. Do we look like lovers? If we held hands, that would be telltale sign that we're lovers. At the very least, I don't think how we act right now gives off the impression that we're just friends. I wonder, does Fujibayashi know about the rumor too? What's the matter? You look a little moody. Yeah, I'm thinking about something. Is it? Perplexed, Fujibayashi looks at me. As she's thinking something herself, her finger covers her mouth. Thanks to her staring at the ground, her pace slows down a little. I toward her in response and find that Fujibayashi is looking intently at me while her face is blushing red. Your girlfriend, Okazaki-kun? Yeah, and? So, well, if there's anything that's troubling you, anything on your mind, perhaps we can think it through together. Actually, I stop walking. Ryu also freezes, then with her face still red and her hands flapping about in panic, she continues. Which means, how should I say this? If you're having a hard time with something, but please, don't hesitate to talk to me. Ryu. I'm sorry for being so meddlesome. Well, I think rather than just thinking about something alone, two people might be able to come up with a solution sooner, so... I'm sorry. Place my hand on her head. You're such a good girl, I say and lightly pat her head. Well, it's almost like you're too good for me. And soon her face changed from a surprised expression to that of a sad one. You're a nice person, Okazaki-kun. I am. You're really rough, but you're delicate. You're very blunt, and yet really kind. You always take action only after you consider its impact on the others. This is the first time anyone's told me. Well, when I say it like that, well, I think you're a little like Oni-chan. That's something I should be surprised about? Why is that? Nah, never mind. Turn around to dodge the question. It's not really something I'm killing myself over. Is that so? That reminds me, how many people do you think there are that know we're going out? I wonder about that. I haven't really told that many people. Do you want to just announce it to the world? No way. It's too embarrassing. Is that so? After all, if that, everyone would definitely ask us a lot of questions. What do you mean? Well, blushes and look on the ground once again. Even her ear, which I can sometimes see through the gaps in her strands of hair, look pretty hot. Well, it'd be quite strange to go out of her way to announce that. As I keep laughing, Fujibayashi nods to my answer. Yeah, that's right. I don't really need to make such a fuss about the rumor. There's no need to go out of my way to deny it. Just by being with Fujibayashi like this, we can prove that the rumor about me being with Q is false, and in turn start one that's more accurate. That Ryu and I are dating each other. If I vigorously deny it, it'll just make it even more suspicious. We continue walking as we chat aimlessly. And finally we reach the path where we part ways. Thank you very much for today. Why? That looks like the school. You were waiting for me so long. Don't worry about it. I'm going to head home at first anyways. So you did wait for me. It just makes me, happy somehow. Think so? Yes. See you again tomorrow. Bashfully, she lightly bows. Ryu. Yeah, looks back when I call out her name. Then I bring my face toward her. Lips come together. Looks dazed as if she's not yet comprehended what just happened. Take my lips off her and she stays zoned out for a moment. Then the very moment she twitches as if struck by lightning and covers her mouth. Then, her face flushing completely red, she glances around her. It's okay, nobody's here. But we did it so suddenly in a place like this. Was that bad after all? No, really. But if somebody sees us, watery eyes, she's still worried about her surroundings. We're going out, so it's fine, right? But it's embarrassing. Then you think it's better if we don't do it anymore? No, I don't want that, she declares without hesitation, her eyes widen. Once again, cover her mouth. Just now, I'm really happy that we kissed. I'm happy, but, I was breaking down in tears. She looks at me, then around us, and then back at me again. Put my hand on her head. Think about where we do it. But, well, if you want to do it, because we can anytime. But it'd be a problem if there were a lot of people around us. Says with a frantic look on her blushing face. Oof. Oh boy. The lunch break. Just like yesterday, I'm having lunch with Tsunohara. Our faces opposite each other. Fujibayashi went to the cafeteria with some girls from her class. Don't you think the two guys having lunch while facing each other feels kind of unromantic? There's no need to be romantic when we're having lunch, right? Of course there is. With a bit of pomp, the food will taste very different. You know how an onigiri tastes good when eat under the sun and surrounded by greenery? Well, join the girls over there then. Gesture toward the group of girls sitting toward the front of the classroom having lunch. Don't you underestimate me. If I had the courage to do that, I wouldn't have so much trouble with girls. Well, even if you say that with so much confidence. Besides, it's not like I'm fine with just anyone. I want to be with a well-mannered and easy-to-wooed girl who would follow behind me, and simply a plain girl like that. Oh man, if such a girl becomes my girlfriend, that'd be so awesome. He says he becomes embarrassed on his own accord. What a fortunate fellow. Isn't it Ryu-chan exactly the type of girl? Really? Call her over, we'll have lunch together. She's having lunch with some girls in the cafeteria. Heh, why didn't you ask her to have lunch together? You really are pretty useless, you know. There's no greater shame than to hear that from you, you know. But she's your girlfriend, isn't she? Isn't having lunch together supposed to be a normal thing for you two? She probably doesn't want to show off the fact that we're going out. Besides, she's pretty shy girl. Did that, she'd probably want to be able to eat a thing. That sounds pretty cute. Is that so? I wonder if she would just dump a loser like you and go out with me instead. As before, there's no greater shame than hearing that from you. Slide. I turn around and look when I hear the door slide open. Q? It is Q who walks in, glanced around the classroom as looking for someone. For how well behaved the younger twin is, the older one's really a barbarian. Really? After everything you've been through, you're just giving me a really? At the very least, after observing Q lately, I really can't see her as a barbarian. It's true that she goes overboard sometimes, and that she's a huge busybody. However, that can also be seen as a good thing. Whatever Q does, her primary concern is that she's helping someone. Although that may sometimes be annoying, she does not act without purpose. Ah, there you are. Ah, there you are. Q looks at us, walks over. Whoa, crap, did you hear what you just said? Suddenly her Tsunohara body begins to tremble. After she had come all the way to her seats, she takes a tiny breath. All the eyes in the class were focused on us. Of course, Q and I are going out with that rumor making the rounds. Just what does she want to say? Come with me for a little. We're eating though. It won't take long. let us sigh and then put down my carton of coffee milk and stand up. Oh, not you, Q says and looks at the person next to me. Sunahara glances around. Then he looks back at Q with a friendly expression, points at himself with his head tilted to the side. Silently, Q nods, almost breaking down in tears. Sunahara looks at me, his mouth is trembling. Okay, now just hurry up and come. Oh no, help me. Sunahara is dragged away by his back of his collar. The student remained in class and watch. That's funny. A few minutes later, I finished up the last of my bread and sipped the remainder of my coffee milk. He couldn't believe that that Q wanted to talk with him instead. Sunahara, completely calm, walks back in with unsteady steps. At first glance, it doesn't seem like he's got any bruises or blotches. So what's up with Q? Did she beat you up because your face stands out too much? Or did she say something that was devastating your feelings? Pulls out a chair weakly and then flops down to it, simply giving into gravity. Then he lets out a sigh. He exhales out the air that had been accumulated in his lungs, almost like he's spitting out his soul. What should I do, Okazaki? Still facing down, he says with a trembling voice. About what? I think someone's going to confess to me, he says and looks back up with a slovenly grin on his face. Huh? Well, you see, she told me to go see her in the courtyard after school because she had something to tell me. And then the Q Fujisashi said so with blushing cheeks, you know. Jeez, man, it's gonna be such a pain. He slaps his thighs while he laughs like an idiot. Q said that to Sunahara? What was she thinking? Wait, no. First off, just because she told him to go to the courtyard doesn't mean she's confessing to him. Even when I was confessed to, it was Q who had asked me and Fujibayashi who was actually there. How should I put this? She's like the polar opposite of my type of girl. If I want to enjoy the rest of my school days, I guess it's better if I have a girlfriend. She may not seem it, but if she's the kind of girl that does unexpected things... Ah man, we're still students, that's way too intense. I wonder what he's imagining. Maybe she's gonna beat the crap out of you somewhere out of the view of people after school. Come on now, Okazaki-kun. Just because you're fortunate doesn't mean you should wish for others' misfortune. Well, I can understand now that I've become so fortunate, it may seem like your own fortune was dwindled. Oh, I need to throw out my pearl eggs tonight. Don't need them anymore. Hey, what the hell am I talking about? Ha ha ha. This might be the first time I've seen somebody so entrenched in their own happiness. I bet no matter what I say to him, it's really meaningless, but still. I prop my head up and look outside the window. The sky is vast and vividly blue. Naturally let out a sigh. What is Q thinking? I do find myself a little curious with how he described she was blushing. Hey Okazaki, do you have a toothbrush? I think maybe I should brush my teeth ahead of time. Like I care. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the moment of homeroom ends. Clatter. Faster than anyone else, Sunahara stands up with tremendous force. Bang. Tap tap tap. In no time, he'd already spat out of the classroom. Oh boy, dude. Something happened to Sunahara. So I eavesdrop my classmates' conversation. I too stand up from my seat. Courtyard, huh? I wonder who's waiting for Sunahara. Is it Q herself or is it somebody else? And if it's Q, what is it about? Don't think too much about it. Take my bag and head over to Fujibayashi's seats. Fujibayashi's been getting ready to go home. Yo. Ah, Okazaki-kun. Sorry, but I had something come up today. Ah, I see. I can't go home with you. No, it's okay, don't worry about it. I should say the same. Glance behind me. A few girls standing there. Look at Fujibayashi's desk and find her deck of tarot cards there. I see. I'm sorry. Nah, don't worry. Besides, I'm easier to use those cards. Yes, thank you very much. Fujibayashi raises the deck of tarot cards to her chest and says with a smile. Leave the seats. The girls from the class immediately rush over to her as if they've been waiting for her ages. In no time, a wall of girls had formed around Ryu's seats. Girls really love fortune telling, don't they? Disregarding them, I leave the classroom. We're gonna spy on what's gonna happen. Alright now, guess I'll go check up on how Sunahara is doing. Supposedly someone's waiting for him in the courtyard. I wonder if it's really Q. If it is really her, what is she planning? I don't like it. I don't like this. I don't like the sound of this, dude. I don't like it. Fuck, dude. The after school in the desolate courtyard. Tranquility is maintained well by the courtyard's countless trees dyed in red. You can hear the voices of sports club members work out from the field beyond the school building. Now, where is Tsunahara? There he is. His back is facing me. And in front of him, the serious look on her face is facing Tsunahara. It seems like she's saying something, however, I am too far away to hear a thing. I suppose I should get closer. Is Kyuho looking this way? Did she notice me? Although it may already be too late, I hide myself in the bushes. What's wrong? No, nothing at all. I see, so going back to what you said earlier, you serious? Yeah. Oh, don't really mean that I don't want to, okay. What are they talking about? Since I missed the first part of the conversation, I'm not sure what the subject of this discussion is. Should I say it caught me by surprise, or perhaps should I say I was shocked because it's exactly what I thought it was? Exactly what he thought it was. From the bush I take a peep at Q. Over to Nara's shoulder, my eyes move with me. I really can't believe it though. Are you asking me out for real? Oh fuck, dude. Shit. Oh boy. Oh boy. What did he say? Q and Tsunahara will go out? And alright, that's very weird. That has to be a joke. You don't want to? It's not that I don't want to. It all happened way too suddenly. When we were in the same class together in our second year, we had many opportunities to talk, but you never once talked about that sort of thing. Oh, is it like that then? After we got into different classes in our third year, you finally noticed the faint love that you had never realized you had for me? That does happen a lot, feelings that you don't notice because you're too close. Yeah, I guess something like that. Are you sure it's me? You don't believe me, huh? No, that's not what this is. How should I say this? Yes. Should I show you proof that you can easily understand? Oh. Proof that I can easily understand. Q says and looks away from Tsunahara, glances at me for a second, then takes one step towards Tsunahara. Q said. And another wrapped her arm around Tsunahara's neck. Don't tell me that Q decided what might happen next if I just leave them be flashed in my mind. The thought makes my chest hurt. Q's face getting closer and closer to Tsunahara's. Shit, dude. Oh, shit. It's getting good. Oh boy. It says call out, but none of these say call out. Huh. Well, I did save right. I mean, I just saved right. Alright, just double checking. Okay, I'm just gonna read this over. Yeah, let's, I guess the first one, because it has out in it. But what will I do once I run out? Should I yell, stop it? What right do I have to get in their way? This is a problem. Hang on a second. Hear an unexpected voice. Gaps through the bushes. I can see the two of them still glued together. And they said, hang on, they still haven't kissed, I think. Almost as if to provide evidence. My hypothesis, Tsunahara placed his hand on Q's shoulder to separate them. You don't want two with me? That's not what this is. It's just, how should I say it? This is happening so suddenly I still haven't prepared myself for it, or, well, there's one thing I want to ask you. What is it? Are you sure it's me? Well, what do you mean? Q, aren't you forcing yourself? No, not really. I'm not forcing myself on anything. But your hand's shaking. Upon hearing Tsunahara say so, Q twitches and takes her hand off Tsunahara like she just touched something hot. I know myself saying this, but Q, you like Okazaki, don't you? Huh? What are you talking about? I don't really... This is a hunch I have, having watched the two of you. I'll apologize if I'm wrong. Since you're not saying anything, guess I'm not wrong, huh? Lips are trembling, unable to come up with an answer, unsure where to look. Tsunohara, oh my god. Her only response is unsettled, uneasy look on her face. That expression still on her face, she looks at me, who's hidden in the bushes. Noticing Q's glance, Tsunohara turns back. Okazaki? You found me. Ah, dude. Tsunohara, no. They have both discovered me, there's no longer hiding. I scratch my head and emerge from the bushes looking embarrassed. This is awkward. None of us say a thing. Rather, none of us can manage to say anything. It feels that if any of us say a word, something will break. Seems the two of them are also aware of this, maintain their silence. But, I'm the first one not able to by this atmosphere. And almost at the same time, Q turns away, two of us, her hair fluttering through the air and flees the courtyard. Neither of us moved to stop her, and could do nothing but to watch her run away. Tsunohara and I left behind this awkward atmosphere. The two of us look at each other uncomfortably. You heard all that, didn't you? Yeah. Guess I'm an idiot too. If I had kept my mouth shut, I probably would have a girlfriend right now. Looking both astonished and defeated, Tsunohara scratches his head, looks up to the sky, he sighs, and then looks at me. So, what are you gonna do? What? Huh? Since you're listening, you know what's going on, right? Q likes you. I think she liked you for a long time, too. It's just your hunch, right? It's not like she confessed to me outright. She can't really tell you anymore, can she? She can't. Who are you gonna go out? Who are you going out with again? Oh shit. That's right. I'm dating Ryu. On top of that, the person who got us together is... I think Q's probably worried about that room, and to quickly settle the matter, she decided going out with someone other than you was the solution. I found the guy, since she could come to you for advice, she would have reason to be around you so much. Terrible reason to date someone, though. Doesn't that just mean she really feels trapped? By what? I don't know. Why? Besides, all she has to do is deny it outright. Just has to say, I'm not going out to Moi Okazaki, and that's how the problem. And it's simple. Is it really that simple? What? Hey Okazaki, Q's a girl too, you know. Of course I know that. Don't you think it'd be pretty tough to deny you're dating a person you like? Even so. What's she doing, guy, instead? Is she okay with waiting the rumor off like that? By going out with a girl that she doesn't even like. What? By going out with a guy that she doesn't even... Not girl. Even though she doesn't like him, she'd go out with him. That's just... Hey Okazaki, you really okay with Ryu Fujibayashi? Huh? Have you been pushing yourself for something to go with Ryu-chan? When you're watching that just now, how do you feel? Between serenity and pain, I wonder which emotion the feeling love actually evokes. That aside, how popular are you with girls? How popular are with girls make me really jealous. Probably Tsunohara at the courtyard, then head for the shoe lockers alone. Tsunohara is way too smart in these situations. I just walk there, Tsunohara word echo again and again with my head. Hey, are you okay with the review? I just read this. Dude, he is so smart in these situations. Like, since you're going out with her, you like Ryu Fujibayashi, right? He knew from the start. Even that I somehow been pushing myself? Yes. Have I been making an unconscious sacrifice while I am with Fuji? Yes. I don't know. Speaking of things I don't know, I don't know how Hugh feels either. If, just like Tsunohara said, Q actually likes me, why would she try to get me together with Fujibayashi? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Almost as if she wanted to strangle herself. Is her sister really that important to her? Yes. Enough for her to repress her own feelings to make herself suffer. Why would she put others ahead of herself like that? Why? When I hear that voice, familiar voice in my head. Dude. There's no good ending to this. You haven't gone home yet. Your shoes were still in your locker, so I thought I might see you if I waited here. You've been waiting here this whole time. I haven't been waiting that long. I have also been, well, telling fortunes in the classroom until just now. I see. Usagi-kun, did something happen? Well, say that. You seem a little different than usual. No, nothing at all. That's sad. You're heading home, right? Ah, yes. In that case, let's go together. Well, I guess you've been waiting for me just for that. What? Well, yeah, face completely red. Ryu looks down at the ground. I'll walk over, pat her head lightly and start walking. Trots along behind me. Later on the way back, we walk next to each other side by side as we chit-chat. We talk about how everyone was so happy about the tarot card session after school. I discussed things with her about what we saw on TV yesterday or the book she read before she went to sleep. It really is just meaningless chit-chat, just an average scene in our daily lives. To me, moments like these are only natural. Paying attention to whether there's anyone around us, I kiss her when we part ways. Ryu kisses me back as well. Her face flushes so red that I can tell even under the setting sun. She then bows and walks away. For a moment I stand there watching her back growing farther and farther away. The breeze lightly touches my lips, where a warm sensation lingers. Even though it's already spring, the breeze feels cold, causing me to feel awfully lonely. Dude. Oh no. This is way longer than the other one. How's it gonna end? Oh. The bell rings, bringing an end to the 4th period. Once the teacher leaves the classroom, the students begin to get out their lunch boxes and head to the cafeteria. Check for my wallet to head up to the store. Oh, Kazaki, you going to the store, right? Let's go together. Yeah, and he's cheerful after what happened yesterday. Somehow, we leave the classroom and head for the cafeteria. Then a familiar face runs toward us. Don't tell me it's Q. Oh, it's Ryu. Oh, Kazaki-kun. What's up? Did you forget your wallet? No, you haven't gone to the store yet, have you? I'm heading there right now. Thank goodness. Having run out of breath on her way, running back here, Fujibayashi catches her breath while she smiles. Here, says, holds out a paper bag that I've seen before. I recognize it as a bag the store uses. Would you like to eat together? Upon hearing that, Tsunohara and I look at each other. Not at all expecting this from Ryu, I'm honestly perplexed. Moreover, due to what happened between us and Q yesterday, it feels a little awkward. It seems I'm in the way, so I guess I'll go. Tsunohara holds his hand up and quickly leaves. Rather, he runs away. When Tsunohara's back disappears at the corner of the hallway, I turn to Ryu. Was that rude? Nah, don't worry about it. Wanna go to the front yard? Okay. Dude, she is happy. What's going on? She's not scared. It's the front yard. The most crowded place during the lunch break, second only to the cafeteria. There's several groups of students enjoying lunch here. Not long ago, we were eating lunch with Q on a plastic sheet here. Before that, we never did things like this. And Ryu wasn't there next to me. An astonishing number of things have changed in a short period of time. Are you okay with it here? She points at a stone fence suitable for sitting and asks. Yeah, that sounds good. Yes. Sits on the stone fence and fishes through the contents of the paper bag as she peeks inside. Then having found what she was looking for, she hands it to me. Here, curry bread and melon bread. You mentioned last time not only you had forced to exchange your bread for lunch. Yeah. Oh yeah, that did happen. I forgot that happened. It feels like so long ago. 2 weeks ago, wasn't it? Oh. I guess it was long ago. Q told me come here for lunch with Ryu. She actually remembers what we talked about after all this time. Glanced around us. Is something wrong? It's the same place as 2 weeks ago, right? Oh, you can tell. Actually, I secretly told my own fortune during 4th period. From her pocket, Fujibayashi takes out the deck of tarot cards that I, no Q, bought and smiles. I tried a hexagram shred and got the card Judgment in my cube. In its upright position, this card stands for Reunion, Absolution, Restart, and New Beginning. Reunion and Restart can be taken to mean to visit a place you have been to once more. That's why I thought about the place where we ate lunch together the first time. Near the end of her sentence, she keeps glancing between me and her hands while she spoke softly. See, then that means if we do this? Yes, exactly. Actually, I got an upright Wheel of Fortune in my final outcome position. Sounds for destiny, chances, and new developments. Just as the name implies, it can be taken to mean things that will continue on as if indefinitely. She changed a lot in the last 2 weeks too, which is why I thought if things are going well now, the future must be bright as well. Oof, I don't know, Ryu. I don't know about this. It's not your path anymore. And if things are going well now, huh? I wonder if I can really say it's going well right now. At the very least, expecting what would happen with Q yesterday, I suppose you can say things are going well. The gloomy feeling that I've been carrying within me has turned so unpleasant that I am unable to accept the situation I find myself in now. Okazaki-kun? Yeah, what's up? For a moment, it looked like Fujibayashi is thinking about something. It really is just for a moment, immediately afterward. For drinks, I have coffee, milk, and orange juice. Which one would you like? I asked as she pulled out a juice pack from the paper bag. Sitting on the stone fence, the two of us eat our bread, drawing the attention of students who walk through the school gate. There are those who have finished their lunch and are looking outside from their classrooms. There's a lot of people looking at us. You alright? I wonder how they view us. View us? What do you mean? Do we look like we're dating to them? Well, if we weren't, then we wouldn't be sitting next to each other and having lunch now, would we? Ryu smiles. But this will create some rumors, right? When I hear the word rumors, my heart pounds very hard. If I was in that situation yesterday, then probably, yeah.